Boop, boop, boop. Hold on, I might have the wrong mic. I have the wrong mic. Oh, God. Oh, that should be better. That should be better. What up? I know it sounds like shit. Give it a second. Give it a second. Alright, I started my Immortal Empires update. Let's go. Proof you can read? Hell yeah. How we all doing, everybody? How we all doing? It is here! It's here. We did it. Immortal Empires is out. It is patch 1,000,000.0. Smasher Pass is happening on Akoi's channel, apparently. My secret Molder chat. Well, I shouldn't reveal secrets. Should it not be too... Total shrines? Yeah, okay. Matthew B's just making good points. Just making good stuff. Limit to shrines. There. Alright, sorry. Vermin League stuff. Vermin League stuff. Alright, so let's get on with the patch. That's what you're all here for. You're not here for my bullshit. You're here. You don't think you're ready for these patch notes? You're gonna do great. For Poland, hey. What up? Alright. Patch 2.0, let's go. Here's just a small sampling of the big improvements. Demon factions no longer automatically declare war on non-demon factions. Alright, hot take, I think that's kind of stupid. Demons should probably just declare war on you, because they're demons, that's what they do. Attack or defender crest, you can now ask allies to occupy settlements. Good change. Rebalance confederations is harder to confederate minor factions, but easier to confederate major ones. I don't understand that. That seems weird, but okay, whatever, that's fine. Overall, the front end and faction select UI for improved usability. At first, when I was trying Immortal Empires beta, it seemed stupid, but now it's actually, I got used to it, it's actually pretty good. Battle AI's capture point behavior. Its target priority regarding barricades. Okay, so they're just not as dumb in sieges. That's fine. Reload time reductions, so they're easier to understand and don't scale to the point where stacked reload reduction buffs make ranged units overperform outrageously. That's some bullshit. You nerfed range units, I don't know why. It's dumb. It's dumb. Don't nerf my ranged units. I like ranged units. I like Skaven. Most Warhammer 1 and 2 factions have undergone some level of overhauling. Okay, I hope you tell those what those are. This release lets a huge step in poop because we're poop, and that's fine. Skip. Immortal Empires beta. Skip. Launching an Immortal Empires campaign requires the ownership of all. Skip. Features 86 legendary lords. Oh my goodness! Bellicor has his own faction. No more double lords in the same faction, which is really good because that sucked ass. New starting locations, improved personal faction mechanics. That's good. That's cool. New sea lanes allows you to teleport. That's fine. Dynamic game end scenarios. It really just means a bunch of 20 stacks are going to appear in your capital city and fucking kick your ass. Revamp victory conditions. You don't have to take over the entire map. Corruption work. Ooh, actually, I'm interested in this one. Players will have new tools for spreading or reducing corruption due to more active usage of their armies. Small amounts of natural reduction will also be available to uncorrupted factions. That's good. I mean, it's a good change. I have no complaints about that. It did feel sometimes like vampiric corruption was almost impossible to get rid of in certain areas, which was annoying. And then 8-player multiplayer campaigns, we all know about that. It's good. What up? It's Low! Low! L-O-W! Dude, I've missed you. You popped up at the end of Warhammer 2, you kicked a ton of ass, and then you left us. Welcome back, my man. I know you played on the Ant Ladder a bunch. If you want to, you can play on Vermin League. It's pretty much Ant Ladder again. FYI. What? Logic is DMing me? Why? What's happening? Okay. TY. Logic just sent me a DM saying, I'm giving you, Human Boy, I'm giving you my channel. Take good care of it for me. And I said, hey, bro, no problem. All right. Champions of Chaos, Lord Pack, we all know about that. Skipping. The Blood God DLC's out. It's fine. Skipping. Fixed a crash that could occur. Fixed a frame rate stutter. Skip. Gameplay. Diplomacy. What? Allies can now be Oshidoc. Okay, you told me that. Outposts can be constructed outside of province capitals. Rebalance the base. Aversion for several factions. Do I care about any of this? Positive, negative effects related to dead factions when interacting with live ones. What? Okay, whatever. Players will no longer receive the reliability rating penalties when forced into war via Electrocount's Dilemma. That is such a good change. It was so annoying for the game would force you to declare war on someone, and then everyone in the world's just like, wow, you're a major dickhead. How dare you click a button? Because I'm a ranged OP in campaign. That's fair, Guac. Hell yeah, low. Izzy woo woo, don't hit your head. Don't do it. Alright. Reduce the number of deals the AI can make from 3 to 2 per turn. Oh, you're limiting the AI's diplomacy. Oh man, the AI were so renowned for their excellent diplomacy. It's such a shame that they only be able to do 2 diplomatic things per turn. Reduce the base allegiance cost of loaning armies. Okay. Demon War Declaration. Okay. I feel like we already know all this. There's some minor changes to Blood and Plague Ridden, but okay. Skip. Once the wound's ability has been triggered on a single entity unit, it will now remain active for the duration of the battle. I honestly thought that was already true, but okay. You can't heal units back up that have been wounded. I thought they said... I thought when the game released, they said that was the point of the wounds, is you couldn't heal them back out of being wounded until the end of the battle. But that is a good change. I just thought it was a change that was already in the game. But yeah, that's a good change. If someone gets wounded, you can't just fix them immediately. Campaign AI. Skip. Okay. AI faction features. Oh my fucking god. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, this is a good change, but oh no. The AI are going to start using their special features. So Tehenowin gets his pyramid, Nakai gets his temples, but the one I'm noticing, Ikit Claw can start fucking nuking me. Oh no! Oh no! I don't want to get nuked by Ikit Claw. That sounds terrible. I mean, it's a good change. It's a good change for the game. I'm just being silly, but very funny. Vampire counts use blood kisses and Sister Twilight use Forged Day. That's a good change. That's a good change. Give the AI more items and shit. Beyond turn 50, the AI will now more actively explore the map once in a strong position to do so. This is pretty good. Normally they would just sit in their castles and do nothing, essentially. I had to go search them out to do anything. Races and balance. All right, the good shit. Nope, not the good shit. Still campaign. Boo. I mean, it's fine to like campaign. I just don't care about campaign balancing. Skip. Supply lines have been set to normal, hard, very hard, legendary. Case. Skip. Background income increased. Skip. Garrison budgets have been equalized across boards from factions and buildings. Ooh, what's this? Elf Gates, Empire Force, and Bastion are now a standard set of rules across all factions. Oh, boring. Skip. Building income. Skip. Building costs. Skip. Building time. Skip. Skip. Immortality unlocks automatically. That's probably pretty good. Oh, we're getting into the good stuff. Okay. Fiery Convocation. Base armor piercing damage is down. Overcast armor piercing damage is down. That's weird. It performs a lot better now from what I saw, so I don't know why they nerfed it, but okay. We'll see. It's fine. Tempest got nerfed. It's no longer a net. It is a minus 60 speed debuff, so that sucks. Its duration is up a little bit. Its overcast duration is... What? Is its overcast duration lower than its regular duration? Why? That's stupid. If that's true, I'm definitely making a video about that. That's dumb. Its cooldown's lowered. Power of Darkness uses from 3 to 2. Oh no, Power of Darkness. It was so overpowered. We had to nerf it. Okay. Soul Stealer Winds of Magic costs down to 16. Why? Why? Why do that? God damn it. I think they nerfed its damage, but still, it's like the only spell that was used in the lore of Dark. And going into Game 3, they nerfed it, and then as soon as IA releases, they're like, wait, hold on. Hold on. Do we really want to nerf it, you guys? Yeah. Fiery Convocation nerfed is very pog. It's definitely too OP. Alright. So far, I'm very negative on the spell changes. Lore of Life. Regrowth bonus to vigor. What? Oh, we've rebalanced the old values to mirror the original design power levels. So it goes from 100%, taking you from exhausted to fresh, to 5%, which will eventually get you there, I think is what they're trying to say, but that's just a weird way of phrasing it. Okay, all right. So, Lore of High Magic needs nerfs. Too strong. Lore of High Magic was the most busted thing ever, apparently. Lore of Dark, Soul Stealer was too weak. Lore of Life, perfect. No notes. What? Lore of Life is like the strongest lore that's ever been. And they're like, perfect, no notes. But nerf the Lore of High Magic. Alright. Aspect of the Dread Knight. Added can cause fear, can cause terror abilities. Okay, that was there in game 2. I don't know why I had to add those. Wind of Death based. And Wind of Death. What? The Lore of Death? Is Wind of Death in the Lore of Death now? That's not right. Hold on, that's an undead spell. That's not right. It can't be right. Anyway, its Winds of Magic cost is reduced, which is good because it sucks. Which, if you reduce its cost, then maybe it won't suck anymore because it'll perform at its cost point. You want your patch notes? Okay. For Poland, here you go. Traits in general, don't care. Barded horses, don't care. Okay, dragons. Adjust the health, armor, mass of dragons to allow them to deal with being mobbed by infantry. Good change, if it works. Retain the breath attack for Warhammer 2, meaning they perform slightly better in Warhammer 3. Okay. Reducing multiplayer costs to make them more accessible. All good changes for dragons, good. Beastmen, skipping their long thing. Torok's melee attack nerfed on his rune tortured axes, otherwise Torok's is the same. Okay. Harpies, gold decrease, good change, good change. Harpies were way overcosted. Good change. Wargore cost decrease, good change! He was also overcosted. Good changes for the Beastmen so far. Anyone balancing magic sounds like an actual guy who doesn't know what magic is and gets a wand and a teacher position at rocks for it. Alright. Barb Knuckle Boxing is on the Doombull. It doesn't say where it's from, but it's on the Doombull. 1 melee attack nerf. It's fine. Slaughter's Call, melee attack nerf. This hurts both Doombull and Gorbull and Torox, I think. So Torox got some minor nerfs. But overall, I like the Beastman buffs. It buffs some units that were pretty overcosted. Dark Mail for Kazrak. We talked about this in the stream yesterday. Someone in the chat pointed out that it got changed. Really like his Dark Mail now. They're trying to make Kazrak better, and I'm all here for it. Britannia! Damsel, added action replenish. Okay, so that's campaign. Mounted Yeoman, buffs across the board. Might make them playable. Not great, but playable. Green Knight, buffs across the board. Ooh, no. Buffs, except for his physical resistance, is down to 40%. And he lost base weapon damage, but it's replaced by armor piercing. And he got frostbite. Overall, a buff. Buff for the Green Knight. Demons of Chaos. That's it. Okay. Dark Elves. Malekith, upkeep cost reductions. This is all campaign stuff, right? Yes. Yes. Yep. Rukarth. Okay, he can get feral bears. We love bears. Marathi spreads Slaanesh corruption. Otherwise, it's campaign stuff. You can read it for yourself. Black Orc Corsairs, buff. They needed that. Black Orc Hambos, buff. They needed that. Black Dragon, buff. They needed that. Ooh, big buffs. 1,000 more HP, 10 more armor, almost double its mass. Multiplayer cost reduction of 200. And who the hell is bothering me? You're on stream right now. Okay. Murderous Mastery for Blackguard, that's good. Bleak Swords buffed. Bloodrack Medusa buffed. Bloodrack Shrine buffed. Cauldron of Blood buffed. Dark Elves just getting buffs. Buffs on buffs on buffs for the Dark Elves. Chill of Sontar buffed. Cold and Dread Knights buffed. Cold Knights buffed. Dark Riders buffed. Oh my god. I mean, these aren't huge buffs, but it's just a love tap across the board for him. Dark Riders buffed, Dark Shards, Doomfire Warlocks buffed, Dread Spears buffed, Hargath Executioners buffed, and they got ITP! I speak of campaign since you mentioned that. Not even high elf players use high magic, maybe on Techless because he had free casts. It used to be garbage in campaign. Yeah. It's not that I don't care about campaign, it's just we'll be here forever, and there's other campaign channels that know more about that stuff, because I honestly don't know or care about campaign balancing. I just think campaign is fun. So when you tell me it's like, oh, in campaign, your cities make 5 more gold, I'm like, I didn't know or care how much my cities made for me. I just click the buttons and do the turns. I care about multiplayer balancing. Charybdis, 50 gold cost reduction. Oh, it's broken now. Everybody's gonna take the fucking Charybdis now that's 50 gold less. Anyway, Harpies, cost decrease, good. Knights of the Ebon Claw. Big buff, because Primal Instincts is a really cool ability now, so that's good. Master, almost half of a cost reduction. Oh my god. 700 to 400 for base Master. Marathi, cost increase. Shades, buffs, Shades, Great Swords just took a cost decrease. Sisters of Slaughter took a cost decrease and a melee attack buff. Salacious Harvesters got a buff. Crows of Cain, 100 gold less. And Witch Elves got buffs. God damn, Dark Elves. Alright. Someone at CA really likes the Dark Elves. They're hitting them. Probably the greatest thing ever. Alright. Beast Lord's Gaze now has a 10% damage resistance, so Rakarth got buffed. Rakarth abilities got buffed. Crone Hellebaan's ability got buffed. Marathi's got nerfed. Lokir Fellheart's got buffed. Malice no longer deals damage to himself when he turns into his demon form. It lasts... What? The Demon's Curse lasts longer. Oh, it's not the Tazarkan thing. That's a different ability. Okay. So whatever this ability is just doesn't hurt him anymore. It does less of a leadership debuff than it used to. Its cooldown is longer, but its duration is also longer. Okay. Items. Oh my god, there's so many changes. Malekith's Circle of Iron got changed a little bit. It just buffs him instead of debuffs his opponent, it looks like. Reducing spell resist by attacking someone with Destroyer. That is extremely niche. That is never going to get taken in multiplayer. That is the most niche fucking thing I've ever seen. Heartrender in the Dark Sword. That's Marathi's item. It got massively nerfed. Okay, Marathi's taking like 5 nerfs. She is not going to be OP anymore, I think. Hydra Blade, don't know who has it, but it got buffed. Infinite Bleakness buff. Supreme Spell Shield for Malekith. Got changed to spell resistance from magic resistance. Whip of Agony for Rakarth got buffed. Dark Elf buffs! Okay, that's the end of that story. I hear Dark Elves is good now. You didn't do the ad or you missed it? You missed it. You missed it. Dwarves. Ancestor Spirit doubled its armor-piercing damage, but lost any base weapon damage. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, no. Dramar Hammerfist. Oh god, who gives a shit about any of these guys? Okay, all the ethereals got the same treatment, and that's it for the fucking dwarves. Oh. They did them like that. Holy shit! Look at the Dark Elves. Hey man, Dark Elves. Alright, dwarves, all of your ghost units got the same treatment. Anyway. Oh, they got fucked on. Alright. Ancestral Warriors, less physical resistance, more health. That's the summon that the Lore of Yin can take. Arm-piercing damage increased by a lot. But they lost that in base damage, and they got Frostbite. Fuck you, Ancestral Warriors. You don't need Frostbite. You're already annoying. Formation attack gain +8 melee defense, as intended. I'm so happy. Aren't hammers great now? They just didn't... they didn't say what changed about them. They just don't suck anymore. And Blossom Wind got buffs, which it needed. Blossomwood needed buffs. That's it for Cathay. Okay, so Peasant Longspears beating Bloodletters is fine. So Peasant Longspears beating Bloodletters is totally fine. Have my version. They haven't updated yet. Hold on. I'll link. Dov Plays is asking for my combined fruit rules. So I gotta give it to him 1 sec. 1 second. How the fuck? Oh no. How did I do that? I just want to help Dov. I just want to help Dov. Where the hell... You know, guys, being really, really unbelievably stupid. Being unbelievably stupid does have consequences, I just want to say. All right, Greenskins. Azhag got some buffs to tankiness, but in the early access thing, he lost all of his items, so I hope they gave them back to him. Black Orcs, 5 more melee defense. Okay, still pretty low for an elite infantry, but that is pretty good. Jade Warriors with 80 melee defense with Harmony now or something. Yeah, it is. It's 68, but it's really high. It's really high. Broken Tusks Mob, more melee defense, more melee attack. Ooh, they might be good now. A 250 gold reduction. 6 melee defense, 3 melee attack. They might be good now. They were always really overcosted. Hazel, leave your paws alone. The Big Inn got 3 melee defense and got Unbreakable, which is good. 8 Peak Loons got 35 more gold. That's such an annoying amount. Just go with 50, you bastards. The Swamp Thing's 10 more melee attack. Wait, oh, it's damage. 10 more base damage, 16 more armor piercing, 6 more charge bonus. Okay, the Swamp Things were pretty bad. They needed that. Durkick Swigs. Yep, I said it wrong. I'm sticking with it. Buffs across the board. Grimgore got 1,500 more health. Oh, God. Grom the Paunch got 500 more health. Boo! 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 Crimson Killers updated to dual axe infantry. Melee defense down. Oh, thank God. Crimson Killers were so good. Melee attack up. Base damage up, armor piercing damage down, charge bonus up, +8 versus infantry. Oh, thank God. Crimson Killers were so good. They're so incredibly, unbelievably good that thank God you brought their melee defense down, their armor piercing down. Whew. Whew. Really dodged a bullet there. Logie Bogie's Spore Splodas buff for their hit points. Moon Howlers got expendable. Aw, my poor boys. Morgan's Mangy Marauders, the Goblin Wolf Rider Archers. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why would you buff them? Oh, Morgan's Mangy Marauders, the armor-piercing Goblin Wolf Rider Archers that we saw in every fucking Greenskin game. Buff them. Buff them, boys. 25 gold decrease and charge bonus up. Plus they get expendable. Now you might be like, Human Boy, that's a nice even number. They went from 25 to 600. Yeah, that is pretty cool when you have nice even numbers. 735 piece of shit. Anyway. What are we talking about? Night Goblin Archers Fanatics. Nerfed. Okay. Night Goblin Squig Hoppers. They didn't need that nerf. Sorry. They didn't need that nerf, but it went to a nice round number, which I could appreciate if everything was going to a fucking round number. But then, like, Orc Boys are 430 gold, you can see at the bottom of the screen. So it's just random. It's just random. With the Greenskins, they're just throwing darts at the board and like, this has cost this much now. And this costs this much now. It's not like you take 4 of them. Yeah. Zypher, it's just funny. It's just funny. Night Goblin Squig Hoppers, leadership, melee attack, melee damage, just overall buffs across the board for them. Night Goblin War Boss got stock? Oh, I don't hate that change. Yeah, I don't hate that change. That's fine. I don't think they needed it. I don't think it's a bad change either, though. It's fine. Night Goblin Fanatics, recruitment cost is up. Oh God, who's pinging me? Okay. Orc Borbor Biggins got a melee defense buff, recruitment cost debuff. So that's good. Orc Boy Biggins will be fine. Orc Boy's got the worst cost decrease in the history of mankind. Fucking 430 ass gold. Fucking, how am I supposed to get a 0 gold spend with this bullshit on my screen? River Trolls get a buff with their melee damage and armor piercing damage. Rogue Idol got Unbreakable and a little more melee defense. All the pump wagons got about 600 to 800 health. What up? Isn't Expendable a big nerf in Domination? Dustin, I actually don't know what you're talking about, and I don't disagree with you. I just don't know Domination that well, so please elaborate, sir. What's wrong with being expendable in Domination? I just know that if you're so anyone who doesn't know, if you're expendable and you rout, you don't give your allies a leadership debuff because they don't give a shit about you. So when you're routing, they're not like, oh my god, Kevin's routing, I love Kevin. They're like, oh my god, Kevin's routing, that piece of shit, and they just keep fighting. Okay. Wurzag, 800 hit points, my boy. Now he maybe won't die to like Fireball. Squigherd, I did see this on stream, and it is true. They went from 500 to 300 gold. They might actually be good now. Armor piercing unit. They're not like a great unit, but for 300 gold, they might be worth it. That's a good change. I'm excited to see the Squighherds. T-Frabas, more speed, more... Mass is 30. That feels really low, but okay. Added attribute, ignore terrain. I think they mean that, like, for some reason these guys can fight in the trees as well. I think it's kind of like Strider or like Woodsman. But that's just such a weird thing that it makes me think of a bug of, like, you drive these guys at a hill and they just go, like, into the ground. Because it's like, I ignore terrain. What can I say? I'm going straight forward. All right. Spitting Loons of 8 pink, and the boss's Loons abilities for all Fnatic units. This is why they got a cost increase. Fnatic units no longer need to be in combat to recharge. Cooldown is from 30 seconds. What are you doing? So, Fanatics used to be really fucking annoying, and everybody was annoyed by them, and they were pissed off. And then it's like, okay, to fix that, they need to be melee combat for a little bit. They can't just kite, like, run away and throw spinning loons at you and do 1,000,000 damage. And as far as I knew, that was a well-received change. And then in Game 3, they're like, all right, so we're taking away that. But there is a cooldown. They just don't have to be in melee combat to get the cooldown. And it's like, okay. But don't worry, guys. For the first 30 seconds of a battle, it's not going to be there. So, you know, don't deploy literally on top of your enemy, and you'll be fine. So, I think that's stupid, personally. Sneaky stabbing, double the duration, smash them faster, double the duration. Edbutt got, big buffs. Big buffs for Edbutt. And the Skull Wand of Caliph got a little cost decrease. Okay, so Greenskins overall, changes, but I would say buffs. Buffs for them. Loons ain't aimable anymore? What? Why is it aimable? These are such weird changes. Have I spoken about Norska yet? Nope. Those are weird changes. Those are weird changes. The Blizzard Aura ability now reduces enemy movement speed and charge. So the Frostheart Phoenix gets Blizzard Aura and 150 gold decrease. And Frostbite! Yes, it finally has Frostbite, which it should have had this whole time. Moondragon. Buffs for, like, everything, and it's cheaper. Phoenix Guard and Regiment of Renown, their mass is increased by 10. Woo! Star Dragon, more armor, more hit points, more mass, less gold cost. Cool. Sun Dragon, more armor, more hit points, more mass, less gold cost. Cool. Silver Helms are 50 gold cheaper. Okay, that's good. Martial Prowess, Master Mastery now go down to 25% before they deactivates. That is a big buff for High Elves, I think. Big buff. Primal Rage now scales with the amount of time spent in melee. Okay, I didn't know the High Elves had Primal Rage, so I don't know why that's put here. Sword of Teclis buffed, it looks like. Less duration, but it grants Winds of Magic reserves per second and spell mastery. Shadow Walkers are now available in competitive play. Cool. Khorne. Campaign. Skip. Furies. Cost increase. That is a nerf. Minotaurs have Frenzy and spell resistance. Minotaurs have Frenzy and spell resistance. And that's it. Okay. So Khorne's largely the same, which I think means they'll suck pretty bad in land battles, personally. Kislev! Guac said I'm going to love Kislev, so let's see. The penalties inflicted by them... Okay, don't care. Snow Leopard, reduced capture weight. Probably smart. And that's it. That's it for Kislev. Okay. Yeah. Doomsage, you got me. Maybe the Lions are an Eltharian unit? Maybe. It's just weird to put it there, not with the Lizardmen. Razordon Hunting Packs got more ammo. Ancient Salamander got more ammo and more health. Ripperdactyls got more hit points and a cost decrease. Dreadsaurian got 2 more melee defense. Feral Carnosaur got more mass and more melee attack. Feral Cold Ones got more hit points. Ooh, a lot more hit points. 1,100 more hit points. Dreadsaurian, more melee defense. Geltblom's Terror got the same treatment as the other Carnosaur. It just has higher stats because it's the ROR. Razordon Pack, more ammunition. Ripperdactyls, less cost, more health. Salamander Pack, more ammunition. Skink Priest Avatar. That's interesting, but okay. Hit points. What? Is this some, like... It's an ethereal unit that I didn't know existed. Okay, so it got, like, 250% more hit points, less physical resist, more armor-piercing weapon damage, frostbite. Okay. Shredder Velocity, 2 more melee attack. Primal Instincts. A lot of the Lizardmen units have this. No longer triggers Rampage. Boo! Stupid! Boo! Who said that? Boo! This sucks! Who's saying these words? More melee attack, physical resistance, and triggers at 50% hit points instead of 25%. That's a pretty big buff. The following units now have access to Primal Instincts. Both Ancient Stegodons, all the Bastildons, the Dreadsaurian, Pak Cohort, Star Chamber Guardian, Stegodon, Temple Guard, Shredded Velociraptor, and the Thunderous one. Nakai gets 10% damage resistance on his Golden Tributes. Primal Roar lasts about 50% longer-ish. Revivification Crystal lasts only 30 seconds instead of 40, but it does do better healing because of the healing buffs. And Ruination of Cities base damage and armor-piercing damage is down. Deliverance of Itza's base and armor-piercing damages are all down. Okay. Norska! Campaign. Skip. Frostworm. More hit points, more mass, less cost. Marauder Champions. More weapon damage, more armor-piercing weapon damage. Marauder Champions are great weapons. Same. Berserk and Rage scale based on their time in melee combat. I thought Rage already did, but okay. Sea Fang base damage is down. Armor-piercing weapon is down. We checked it on stream the other day, and it seemed fine. So I think behind the scenes it performs better, but it's just funny knowing Warhammer 2, Sea Fang kind of sucked, and then the first thing you see in the patch notes is Sea Fang gets fucking nerfed, and it's like, oh, God. But it performed okay in the beta, so we'll see. But that just looks funny. Isn't there, but it's in the game. Yeah, Guac. They don't seem to be complete, I agree. The skink is a summon you can get in campaign. Oh, didn't know that. Glad you checked the boat. It got fucked on, according to this, but we all know it performs a little bit better. Nurgle. Chaos Warhounds with poison are added to the roster. The rest I don't care about. Fury's up 25%. Sorry, not 25%. 25 gold. And Stream of Corruption, armor-piercing overcast damage is down by 12. That's a good change. That's a good change. And that's it for Nurgle. All of his units were performing so well, not just Kugoth. All of Nurgle's units were doing so great. Cough. Ogre Kingdoms, Grease's Goldtooth, boo. Noblar Trappers, 50 cost decrease, that is good. And Noblar's 50 cost decrease. Oh, okay. Seems excessive, but okay. So Noblar units are cheaper now, that's fine. Skaven! Okay. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This is what I'm looking for. So people were commenting about Jazales. Warp Block Jazales will penetrate through one model, just like the Cathay's Crane Gunners. So yeah. Jazales and Crane Gunners are like literally the same unit. Doom Wheels and Doom Flares are getting significant buffs. Okay, cool. So Brood Horror, melee attack plus 12. Let's go. Chieftain, melee attack on a Bone Breaker plus 2. Clan Vulcan Tail Slashers, fire resistance down from 70% to 25%. Okay, just fucking do them like that then. Good God. Very funny. Deathglow Bombardiers, explosion radius up from 3 to 4. Okay. Doom Flares, plus 4 melee attack, plus 4 melee defense, minus 100 gold. Yay. Doom Wheel, plus 1,000 hit points. Eshin Triads, minus 50 gold. Mutant Rat Ogre, plus 2 melee attack. Night Runners, minus 50 gold. Night Runner Slings, minus 50 gold. Packmaster, on a Brood Horror, plus 2 melee attack. Plague Monks, plus 2 melee attack. Plague Monk Bears, plus 2 melee attack. Plague Priest, plus 2 melee attack. Melee attack bonus on the Plague Furnace, plus 2. Queek Headtaker, melee defense, plus 3 melee defense. He's fucking broken, guys. We fixed it. Rat Ogres, plus 2 melee attack, minus 100 gold. Don't know why they did that, but I'll take it. Skaven Slave hit points up 400. Skaven Slave Slingers lost 25 gold, got 400 hit points. Skaven Slave Spears, more hit points. Avalanche Mortars, explosion radius is the same as the Death Globes. Warlord got plus 2 melee defense when riding a Bone Breaker or Brood Horror. Warlock Jezzails, 100 cost increase, penetrate 1 entity. Warlock's Garrison. Replaced Warp Lightning with Scorch. Boo! Scorch sucks now, you nerfed it, you dicks. Death Frenzy also boosts armor piercing damage by 30%. Okay, that's fine. Brood Horrors! Wait, what? Where are the range changes? They just said they'd change them to scale with time. That's it. I don't know. Dragon Princes got the nerf bat too. They're down 40% fire resistance. Well, it didn't say it in the patch notes, Doom Sage, so you're lying. No, the Guac already pointed out that the patch has missed a few things already. Crack's Call, base damage down, armor piercing damage down. God fucking damn it, really? I think they I think they shifted some stuff behind the scenes to make these spells and Seafang better. But just if you weren't paying attention and you just read these patch notes, it would look like they nerfed an already shitty spell. Which they didn't. They actually made it better, but these stats don't show that. Cleansing Ruin, duration up, wins of magic cost down, duration up, wins of magic cost down for Overcast, and its cost is decreased. It's still a pretty bad spell, but it's a little more usable. Scorch, Overcast duration to 6 seconds. Yes! The bug that I showed is still there, that you could make a tiny little tail of a Scorch. That's very funny. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Overcast a Scorch on the ground and wait till the very end. Black Whirlwind. Again with this thing. Like, they changed how it works, so it's actually a better spell. But Black Whirlwind, if you just came from Warhammer 2 and you were excited about Warhammer 3 and you read these patch notes, you'd be so confused. Armor piercing damage down from 5 to 3. Overcast armor piercing damage down from 10 to 4. And it's like, be more clear that this is a buff, damn it. Because it is. The spell works differently. Rat Ogres to 700 seems bizarre to me. I would have argued they should have a cost increase. Low, I would agree, but Poison Wind effects got destroyed. Which actually weren't in the... Oh, we're still in the Skaven thing. There might be time. But Poison Wind got destroyed low. It's pretty bad now. Veil of... I mean, it's... Okay. It's okay. It's okay, but it's not nearly as good. Veil of Shadows, cost decreases across the board. Pestilent Breath, base damage up. Overcast base damage up. Plague Rash, active time down in half. Okay. Wither, cost decrease. It's fine. Items, Pipes of Piebald actually works now. Still a bad thing. Don't take it. And the Scrying Stone, active duration is increased. Okay, so they didn't show... But Poison Wind Globes got murdered, as you all saw on stream the other day. Their damage over time effect is just way less, which is not a bad change. It's not a bad change at all. Can you guys also not play Archaon and CO while having DLC? I don't know. You can't play any DLC. Did you buy it? Like, that seems like a stupid question, but did you buy it? All right, Slanesh. Campaign stuff that you can read on your own time that I also don't understand enough to give you context for. Chaos Fury is 25 gold. Empire. War Wagons, plus 2 missile damage, plus 10 armor piercing missile damage, and their speed is increased. All right. That was it for the Empire. apparently. Tomb King. Reduce the flame weakness of lords. Arc in the Black got a cost decrease and mount cost decrease. Oh, thank God. We saw so little of Arc in the Black. Blessed Legion of Flach. More leadership. Bone Giant, more leadership. Chosen of the Gods, more leadership. Carrion ROR. What? There's a Carrion ROR? Or is this the campaign exclusive? Well, it got a cost decrease. Kalita, more hit points, more hit points, more hit points, more armor. Cambrian War Sphinx, more leadership so it doesn't crumble as fast. King Takeshi's Scorpion Legion, more leadership, more melee defense. Necropolis Knights, more damage across the board. Necropolis Knights, bonus for large increase. Necro Sphinx, leadership up 25, hit points up 600. Feels like some factions got a damn book of changes while they got a line. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's probably around domination. Because this Tomb Kings thing said, like, they feel a bit slow in the early game, relying heavily on skeleton spam. Okay, wait, that was about campaign. I thought I saw something about Dom. Whatever. Anyway, Empire must be doing okay in Dom mode, I guess. They were fine at the end of Warhammer 2, though. Nightcar Warriors got more leadership, so it looks like they don't want the Tomb Kings to crumble as fast as they did. Sparkle Stalkers, magic melee attacks, and more ammo. That's a good change. They had too little ammo, in my opinion. Skeleton Archers, more armor, more leadership. Horse Archers, more armor, more leadership, more melee attack, more melee defense, charge bonus, and a cost decrease. Okay, so you really like Skeleton Horse Archers. I got it. Skeleton Horsemen got roughly the same treatment, but they did not get a cost decrease. Skeleton Spearmen, more armor, more leadership. Skeleton Warriors, more armor, more leadership. Kepler Guard, more armor, more leadership. Sphinx Uset, more leadership, more hit points. Tomb Guard, more armor, more leadership. Tomb Guard, Halberds, more armor, more leadership. Ushapti, more leadership, more melee defense, more arm-piercing melee damage. Ushapti Bows, more leadership. Usurian's Legion of the Netherworld, more leadership, more hit points, less physical resist, more arm-piercing damage, no base damage, and frostbite. Venom Staff, much lower cooldown, 2+ ability uses, and its arm-piercing damage is down. Enclosed Canopy, minus 50 gold, magic attacks and blessed blade of Flach. Vembrances of the Sun give blinded and flaming attacks. Whew. Adam Cutler, thank you for the $10. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, woo! Is it Hazel's birthday? It's Hazel's birthday. Is it? I don't know. Way more leadership, yeah. Zinch, Chaos Furies up 25 gold. Done. That's it. Vampire Coast, Animated Hulks. Oh my god! Oh my god! 250 gold cost decrease for the Animated Hulks. That's not a bad change. They're a trash unit, but at a lower gold cost, it might be worth it. Celastra got more HP because she lost some physical resist. Arm-piercing weapon damage is up. She lost any of her base weapon damage, and she got Charmed Contact effect. That's good. Damn Knights Errant got more hit points, less physical resist, more entirely armor-piercing damage and frostbite. Damn Knights of the Realm got more hit points. I don't know why. All armor-piercing damage. Damn Paladin, more hit points, less physical resist, all armor-piercing frostbite. Damn Paladin Warhorse is the same. Damn Questioning Knights the same. Deathstreak Terrorgeist plus 20 leadership. 1,000 more hit points and more arm-piercing damage. That's actually a pretty decent buff for the Terrorgeist. For the Terragoose. Depth Guard, more hit points, less cost, plus 5 damage versus infantry. What? Just damage, or is that bonus versus infantry 5? That seems oddly specific. Depth Guard with pole arms, more hit points, less gold. Morgul Haunter, more mass. What? Am I reading that right? Is that a typo? Did they forget something? The Morgul Haunter got a 550 gold increase? That can't be right. That can't be right. That can't be. What? 2,000 gold for the Morgul Haunter? Did they turn him ethereal and they forgot to mention that? Like, ethereal gave him a bunch of physical resist, gave him armor piercing? That's so random. Dude, Torox... Okay, if you wonder why I'm freaking out, Torox the Brass Bull doesn't cost 2,000 gold. Like, what is this? What is this shit? This is fucked. Okay, anyway. Morgul's mass increased, melee defense increased. Check it, you have the game. I was downloading. Okay, I downloaded. I'll check, hold on. Night Terrors, increased mass, increased melee defense. Rotting Leviathan, more leadership. Prometheans, leadership. Prometheans, gunnery mob, leadership. Scurvy Dogs, charge bonus. Shade Wraith Gunners, more hit points, less physical resist, all armor piercing damage. Shots can penetrate one target. Frostbite. Sirens, more health, more leadership, less physical resist, all armor piercing damage, added charmed. Black Spot, leadership 40, more hit points. Bloody Reaver Depth Guard, more hit points, less cost. Lamprey's Revenge, more leadership. Tide of Scold, more leadership, more hit points. Zombie Power Deckhand Mobs, more leadership, more hit points. Pole Arms, more leadership, more hit points. Gunnery Mob, more leadership, more hit points. Better range. Ooh. And Vanguard? Okay, that's not... I'm not against that, it's just weird. Vanguard for your gunnery mobs. But not your other zombies, just gunnery mobs. Bombers, more leadership, more hit points. Gunnery mobs to hand cannons, more leadership, more hit points. A 100 gold cost decrease. Ooh. Ooh. God damn. And Zombie gunnery mob with handguns. 10 less leadership, 600 more hit points. Shut up, announcer guy. Shut your mouth. All right, Morgul Haunter. I'm checking it on the other screen. Okay, so you lied to me, by the way. It's 1900. It's not even 2000. So you lied. You lied to me, and you should feel bad about that. It does not have missile resist. I mean, it has missile resist. It doesn't have physical resist. But, like, why would you do that? But why would you do that? It has the chilling aura. He's so expensive. And his items are utter garbage. But yeah, the cost wasn't even right. Even maxed out, he doesn't cost 2,000 gold, so I don't know what they're talking about. It was just wrong. Martial Prowess buff? That was a bit earlier. That was a bit earlier. We went over the High Elves. It, instead of turning off at 50% leadership, turns off at 25%. Izzy, you got me. You got me. Okay. Cool. And Zep was helping me with that. Nice. Okay, sorry. I was just checking in some things. Gunnery White Bomb Throw. Ooh, like 3 times as much damage, more armor piercing damage, and its cost decreased. That might be a real item now, because Bomb Throw used to suck. Crackle Food, similar treatment. Again, might be good. Pigeon Plucker Pendant, cost decrease. Gunnery Whites got triple buffed in their abilities. That's pretty funny. Tide Call buffs, needed that. Counts. Okay. Buff to regen with the hunger, maybe? Maybe. Ultra unit size? Maybe. It's so weird that, like, the price isn't even what they said it was. Banshee! So we're in the vampire count, sorry. Vampire counts, leadership, hit points increase on the Banshee, physical resistance down, melee defense up, melee attack up, armor piercing up, charge bonus up, and frostbite up. Okay, well, alright, Banshee. Okay, we get it. You like the Banshee. Black Coach, more melee attack, more mass. Less attack speed. So it attacks less frequently. Base damage up, armor piercing damage up, splash attacks +2. Okay, Black Coach got a weird buff. Black Knights, melee defense and melee attack up. Attack faster. Base weapon damage up, charge bonus up, multiplayer cost up. Oh my god, that's so expensive. And they get magic attacks? Why did they get magic attacks? That's stupid. Okay, whatever. I mean, it's not the worst thing. It's just stupid. The multiplayer cost increase definitely levels us out. I think they're going to be about as good as they were. But they just are more, like, you know, they're better, but they're also more expensive. So I think they just shifted up. But, like, they're not more powerful per gold. Oh, the lances and barding, though, those are going to fuck on some people. Holy shit. 50 more gold for the same buffs. For better buffs than the Black Knights. If you're taking Black Knights without lances and barding, I don't know what you're doing. They are just so much better. Holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah, they're so much better. Blood Knights. More leadership, more base damage, more armor piercing weapon damage. A multiplayer costs from 750 to 1,000. Guac just pointed that out, I think. And yeah, Blood Knights did not cost 750 gold. And they got the hunger, so they get regen. Is this why vampire counts were just murdering everyone in the Immortal Empire's early release? Because so far these changes seem ridiculous. Cairn Wraiths. Leadership increase. More health, less physical resistance, remove splash attacks, get frostbite. Chillgeists, same treatment we've been seeing to all ethereals. Corpse Cart, more gold. Corpse Cart, Balefire, more gold. Crypt Ghouls got a melee attack buff, melee attack speed buff, cost increase. They get Stalk and Vanguard. Crypt Horrors, leadership, hit points, melee defense, melee attack, attack speed, charge, and splash attacks all buffed for Crypt Horrors. Devils of Schwarzhofen, Mask went way up, and they get regen. Feasters in the in melee combat. Feasters in the Dusk, similar buffs, but they also got Frenzy, Fellbats, melee attack, leadership, attack speed, damage, mass, buffs, 50 more gold, Vanguard. Graveguard get magical attacks. Graveguard Great Weapons get magical attacks. This really is explaining to me why vampire counts were so fucking busted, and they're gonna probably be busted in land battles, because this is obscene. This is very silly. Hex rates, same ghost treatment we've been talking about. Kernix and Stalkers, more armor, more leadership. Master Necromancer gets a free zombie summon! Woo! There weren't enough zombie summons going on. He gets a free one. Bitch. More Ascension gets magical attacks. Who cares? Necromancer, that thing. Leadership, plus 10 for Skeleton Warriors. Capture power is down 2. Skeleton Warriors or Spears, capture power was also massively decreased, and they got leadership. Strigoi Ghoul King, more melee defense, more melee attack. Ooh, a lot of melee attack. Charge bonus increased. On his mount, same buffs. Strigoi Vampire Lord, melee attack and melee defense up. Terrorgeist, similar to what we saw with the Death Streak Terrorgeist, melee attack, melee defense, hit points, leadership, mass, all buffed for 50 more gold. Claw of Nagash, magical attacks. Dire Pack, charge bonus increased. The Tithe, leadership, hit points, physical resistance, all increased. Vampire Lord, leadership, melee defense up. Melee defense up for the Vampire Lord. Vampire, leadership, melee defense up. Vargeists, all got the hunger, and they got more mass. Vargulf, more leadership, more hit points, more splash attacks. No more regeneration, but he does have the hunger. That's probably a good change. Varric Reavers, Black Knights, Lances, and Barding. More melee defense, more melee attack. Faster attack speed, more charge bonus, 100 more gold, magic attacks. White King, more hit points when mounted, melee attack, plus 10, mass, plus 200, gold cost, plus 1, splash attacks, plus 3, and magical attacks. Zombie Dragon Mount, much more mass. Zombies themselves, leadership, hit points, capture power is lowered. God, that is a lot of vampire counts buffs. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Nobody takes the Master Necro as the Lord. You have Gorse and Bloodline Lords. Yeah, but there's other Necromancers too. Like, the normal Necromancer's also got a free zombie summon. Balefire, area effect debuff, area effect augment, grants fire resistance, flaming attacks, and magical attacks. Okay, but you gave everything on your roster fucking magical attacks, so who cares if Balefire adds it? I know someone's gonna be like, it gives it to skeletons, but who gives a shit about skeletons? Anyway. Black Nimbus, remove the prerequisite time in combat before the ability activates. and instead got number of kills to activate. Okay, black sides, move to the time of melee combat, and they just changed it to kills and flaming attacks. Master of the Dead unit must now be out of melee to activate this ability. That's nice. It won't heal everything around them if they're in melee. Storm of the Night is like the Tempest thing. It's the vampire counts Tempest. Duration's up. Effect range up. It doesn't net anymore. It just adds the speed debuff. Unholy Vigor restores Vigor. And it needs a bunch of kills to activate the ability. Okay. Vigor Mortis restores Vigor 1% per second. That is a lot. That is a lot of buffs for vampire counts. Oh my god. Oh. Jesus Christ. Leadership buffs to all undead units is a big buff. Not sure that they needed that. Tomb Kings and Vampire Coast did. Counts didn't. It really feels like they buffed him too much. Like the change of the coach. The coach was already good, I think. Archaon. Mixed Spell Lore. Spirit Leech, Searing Doom, Burning Head, Flaming Sword of Ruin, Transmutation of Lead, Purple Son of Xerxes. He got more speed. Just more speed overall. Armor of Morcar, Flaming Attacks, Paragon of Ruin. Aspiring Champions got double their hit points, less melee defense, less melee attack, double base damage, double armor piercing damage. Entity mass increased by a lot, but their cost was also doubled, and they don't have Vanguard anymore. So overall, that's kind of a meh. That's a meh from the Aspiring Champions. Chaos Chariot mass went up. Chaos Knights, speed up, speed up, speed up. Speed for all the Chaos Knights up as well. Chaos Giant got 15% missile resistance. Dragon Ogre Shaggoth got Wall Breaker, meaning it can slap down walls in campaign. Forsaken base damage down. Gorby's Chariots mass up. Hell Cannon, visual effects. Okay, Kolek Sun Eater, building damage multiplier. He got Wall Breaker. And Tempest Rage is a new ability. It's pretty cool. It's a bunch of melee attack and stuff. Marauder Horsemasters, more mass. Marauder Horseman, charge speed, turn speed up. Marauder Horseman, throwing axes, charge speed, turn speed up. Wait, charge speed is down, turn speed's down. Okay, it's down. It's down, I'm sorry, it's down, I saw it. So they're less speedy. Mirror Guard, Chaos Warriors, base damage down, armor piercing up a little bit. Walk and run speeds. Walk speed is up, run speed is down, charge speed is down. Physical resistance 10% from 0. They have Supreme Vanity, Strida, and magical attacks. Siggy! Physical resistance is up to 10%. He lost Deadly Onslaught. He lost Heroic Killing Blow. He lost Foe Seeker. He got Mortal Blow. He got Paragon of Excess. And he got Sliver Slash. He's more offensive, less defensive now. Demon Spew, more hit points, more melee defense, less melee attack, less base damage, less run speed, less charge speed. They now cause fear. Swords of Chaos, reworked Apocalyptic Charge. They have ITP. Okay, Undivided Chaos Lord. Oh god, we're almost to the end of these patch notes. You still don't understand what Aspiring Champions are for? Dude, I don't either. I have no idea. So when he's on his dragon, he gets a bunch more mass. He has a cost increase when he's on a Manticore, and he has some new mount options and some new items. Chaos Sorcerer, 20 less armor, more mass on his Chaos Steed. Turn speed on his Chaos Steed is down, though. Multiplayer cost when he's on his Manticore is down by 200, and he has a new mount, the Chaos War Shrine. Undivided, oh, fucking hell, how much of this is there? Chaos Sorcerer Lord, armor down. We just talked about, like, literally all this stuff. Undivided Exalted Hero, mass is up by a lot when he's riding on his steed. Turn speed is down. Cost on his Manticore is up. He also has a Chaos Chariot. He has a Doom Totem now. The Chaos Spawn now have a damage resistance of 20. They don't have Woodsman. They do have Terror, and they have magical attacks. They're also a Tzeentch thing, aren't they? So they have 20% damage resistance and shields. That's kind of fucked up. Apocalyptic Charge is now an active ability that does a bunch of stuff. Supreme Vanity and Tempest Rage are new things. And these are all new items that are on some of the people. Yeah. Wood Elves. Blade Singers, more melee attack, more charge, more bonus versus infantry. So Blade Singers just buffed. Dryads, more melee attack, more base weapon damage, more charge bonus. Forest Dragon, more hit points, more armor, more mass, less cost. Lost Silver Knights, more hit points, less physical resist, all armor-piercing weapon damage, and a decrease in damage. 21 lost in base, and they only got 11 on their armor-piercing. They got Frostbite. Malevolent Dryads, more weapon damage, more charge bonus. Dryads, more weapon damage, more charge bonus. So Twilight got a little bit more charge effect on one of their things. And Drycha got some changes to her Fanatical Resolve, but it looks like it was just more evened out. Campaign. Fixed an issue where reinforcement lines would display. Collision has been removed from all unit corpses. This was causing pathfinding issues. Yeah, that's a good one. So you don't get like your ogres stuck on cannons anymore and they just die because they can't move. Fixed an issue that would cause the sorceress and supreme sorceress to T-pose after dying. No, that's the best part. We love T-posing people. Cool. Fixed an issue which caused battle radar to disappear and toggling help during a battle. Fixed several bug animations of battle. Okay. Older ambush battle maps have been updated with the new withdraw mechanic. This is the biggest bullshit. Maybe it'll actually be there, but I played a co-op campaign with Josh and Sarah on stream, and we never had a withdraw. We never could. We always had to fight to the death. There was never that stupid box that they advertised. They're like, ambush battles don't suck ass now. If you get to the end of the map, you actually escape. It was never there. We just had to fight to the fucking end all the time. So if it exists, great, because I thought it was a good mechanic, but we never got to fucking use it! Alright, Domination. Reduce the lockout from capture points from 3 minutes to 2 minutes. Good change. It was too long at the start to just sit around. Cavalry, more capture power. Monsters, more capture power. Monsters infantry, less capture power. Heroes and lords, more capture power. Expendable infantry, less capture power. Minor settlement battles. New maps. Major settlement battles. New maps. Gotrek and Felix can now spawn in multiplayer campaign games when playing as Kislev or Cathay. Several issues would cause desyncs during multiplayer campaigns. When a player is joined by another player in battle, the supporting player will no longer be able to end the battle before reinforcements arrive. Only the main player can do that. When a player reinforces another human player, they'll be able to see their own army's abilities before the battle instead of their allies. Fix an issue in which sometimes prevented players from sharing units with other reinforcing human players. Cool. Multiplayer battles. Map pool update. Oh, no. 2 new maps for Domination, Black Ark and Grove of Slaughter. Land battle matchmaking maps have been updated. Land battles and Domination battles now have unique map pools, ensuring a distinct experience between the two modes. Matchmaking will remain a single queue with a random chance to land in Domination land battle. Boo! Boo! Who's doing that? Boo! Who's doing that? Why would you boo them? Oh, what fucking maps did they pick? Broken Hills, the Steppes of Isha, Compass Reach, Crossroads, fucking MP Crossroads, Crystal Mountains, Eshin, Glacial Lake, Harrowt Ridge, River Amazon, Sword of Road, Lost Crater, Wyvern Lake. Those aren't bad choices. Honestly. I think I have a lot of those in the Vermin Lake. Game, pass. Audio, pass. UI, pass. 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 Looking forward, Update 2.0 introduces a variety of changes to nearly every aspect of the game. See above. Okay. I mean, I got here, so I saw above. Making fixes, making adjustments, continue to improve the game as players experience all the new content. Our priorities will in large part to be driven by feedback we receive from you, the players. To that end, there are a few key places that we'll be looking for your feedback. There will be room for hot fixes and any critical issues. We'll release update 2.1 in 2 weeks. Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool. That's a very quick turnaround time. Early October 2.2. This will be less certain what this will include. It'll be based on your feedbacks. That's cool. All right. That's nice. You know, that's nice that they're going to update very frequently. That's good. Assembly kit. Huge community ready to start implementing their own spin and style. So it's like modding stuff. Doom Knights are going to get a model update. Warriors of Chaos Confederation coming in 2.1. Ultimate Crisis mode. Interesting. Tweaking the starting position for Be'lakor. Okay. So that's really cool. That is really positive, honestly, is that they're planning to update the game in 2 weeks and then 2 weeks after that, or like something like that. That's really good. All like
All things considered, yeah, I agree with chasing rainbows. I like the changes apart from the vampire counts buffs. That was pretty stupid. There are a couple things that were kind of dumb, but nothing that was like glaringly, ridiculously dumb that it offended me. Overall, it was good. It was good, and I like what they said at the end. Now, what they say and what they do are different, but I like what they said at the end, where they were like, "We're gonna patch it a bunch, and it'll be fine." Yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got. So, I'm gonna go, take a breather, make some tea, and then I'm gonna be streaming Vermin League. So if you want to watch land battles, and then I'll play in turns tournament, so you can watch my perspective of playing in turns tournament, and then if I get kicked out, I will continue playing Vermin League. So that stream's coming up in about 15 minutes. So keep your eye on the channel. Also in Discord, expect a ping in a couple seconds. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're gonna be streaming most of the day today. Then I'll take a break, make Grace some dinner, hang out with her for a bit, and then late night tonight, if you're an NA player, make sure to hop on the Vermin League and play with me. So yeah. After I end the stream, about 15 minutes, another stream will pop up. Stream for about 3 or 4 hours playing some land battles. Take a 2 or 3 hour break. Come back, stream land battles tonight. Okay? Okay? Don't go anywhere. Don't you go anywhere. You're joining the tournament? No new land battle news? What do you mean no land battle news? The Vermin League is up. It's up, it's up, it's up. You would know that if you read the announcement, Cyrus. Yeah, on my Discord there is a land battle ladder you can queue up. It's called the Vermin League. I released a video about it this morning. Am I joining the tournament? The tournament? Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it a go. I like playing Domination. I just don't like casting Domination right now. Without a friend. I'll co-cast Domination. All day. But, yeah. We'll be playing the new content. We'll be playing all this stuff. The kitty is here! Everybody say hi to the kitty. Hello, Mr. Kitty. Hello. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yeah, it's going to be a long day. A lot of streaming. A lot of streaming, Mr. Mukau. A lot of streaming. Oi. If you haven't subscribed, please. We're popping off recently, but we need to pop off more. More. If you don't feel like subscribing, that's fine. That's your prerogative. Whoa. Who's your good boy? Look at this good boy. How could you not subscribe for the Mukau? Mukau cat. We call him that because he's spotted like a Mukau. Alright. Bye-bye for a bit. I'll be back on in like I said, 15 minutes.